I like putting crystals on everything, jeans and blouses and all sorts of things. And it's quite easy to make templates for the crystal transfer paper using the Generations program. Now all I'm going to do is just draw some lines. Just to show you what you could actually do. Now these are really rough lines. If you want to edit those, you can do quite easily. All I'm doing is just changing the curves, smoothing them out a fraction, getting rid of a few points, just hitting my delete key, and then selecting that to make the curves a little bit smoother. If it doesn't have those arms on it, then you just click this button up here, and then you can smooth them however you want them. Okay, I'm not going to worry too much about this because it makes it too long. If I need another one in there, then I have to add another one. Okay, so that gives you the idea what I'm trying to do. That one is definitely dodgy at the bottom, so we'll just quickly delete those and smooth that round a fraction. That one again is dodgy at the bottom, so we'll just leave that. Okay, that just gives you some idea. Now I'm going to draw a circle. Now I don't want any outline, and I want to fill colour. So I'll make it a bit easier for you to see. I'll make them pink and click OK. Now depending on how big your crystals are, and I didn't remove the outline, will depend on what size circle that you make. So I'm just going to grab that line to start with, hold down my Shift key and grab the circle, go to Objects, multiple copy on curve. I'll need roughly 12 on that length and click OK. So you can see now that I've placed a line of crystal placements down that line. I could do the same with this one. On curve, again, this time I'll make it 10. Whoops, 10. Okay. Now if I want to make the crystals a fraction smaller, I may have to zoom in so that I can see what I'm doing. I need to reduce this size a fraction again. I may change the color of it to make it easier for me to see. Then I'm going to select this line, Shift key, Objects, multiple copy on curve, and I can have 10 again, and they've gone down a fraction smaller. Select that one, Objects, multiple copy on curve, and this time I'll make that 8 and click OK. Finally, I'm going to do the last one, but I'm going to make that smaller still. Change the color again. Select the line and the crystal shape, holding down my Shift key, which I just forgot to do. Objects, multiple copy on curve, and this time I'll make it 8 again. Okay, now I'm just going to zoom back out again, so you can see that I'm going to delete that. I've actually now done a placement for crystals for down jeans or swirls or whatever. Now you can then grab all those, Objects group, and you have a design for crystals. Now that is really, really simple, but you can make your shapes anything you want. I'm just going to move that down to the side. Okay, now this time I'm just going to bring in a font. Now this is actually Absinthe Flourishes one, which is from Font Garden. I'm going to add an outline to that font, change the color of it, and remove the center of it so that I just got a shape. Again, I can drag a circle. I don't want a very big one this time. I needed to fill it with a solid color. Now I can grab this shape plus this circle. It's still got the outline, but we can remove that in a minute. Objects, multiple copy on curve. I'm going to say 12 and click OK. Okay, so that now has placed those crystals around that shape. The more crystals you have, the more the shape is defined. Now, as I said, that had an outline around it. That's not a problem. What you could have done was make the outline thicker, and if you take it into an embroidery program and you actually want to do a satin outline to place your crystals in, then that's how you could do it. You could also make the outline of that font wider, maybe not that wide, depending on the program that you're using, and you could do a satin outline to place your crystals on. Okay, that's just another quick lesson on using ZONER for crystals.